everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways. And yeah, that's the way the storm's coming from, as you can see. I'm sorry about the wind. Let me get out of it here. Woo! Yeah, the winds picked up today, and like they said they would. The storm is all around now. It's just waiting to rain. It said that we're definitely going to get some rain, but not much. Just a little sprinkle. So anyway, I got to thinking last night after I did the video for the cord that I made for Sherry the secretary, that I should make this a little simpler for her. So I did. So I made her an SAE connector that will go into the solar panel connections of the charger. Now, in these POW types, or the POWs, they usually have these little covers they take off to get to the screws. And something I want to mention about the screws. If you look down inside there, they look like they'll all handle a Phillip, a square, or a flat. For these, I like using a flat driver. They don't slip and they won't strip the screw out, so you're better off with a flat driver, and you can make sure you get a nice tight connection. Now, I didn't tighten these connections. What I did on this SAE connector was I reversed the colors on the two wires. I used shrink tubing to reverse the colors so that they would be on the right side. So you can see now that the male end of this one is the red wire, or the positive. So if we head over here and go to a Harbor Freight solar panel, which comes with the SAE connectors, you'll see that the red on here is the female side on this cord. So the male on that one is red, goes into the female on this one, and you'll have a proper connection. So what that means is she can set up her charge controller so that this cable is always in place and this cable is always in place. So all she has to do is first is plug the connector here into her battery and wait for the unit to turn on. And of course it won't be this one, it'll be her 48 volt unit that I put in the description of the first video. It'll be the 48 volt. You know what, I'll put that one in the description again today in case anybody else out there wants to do this. So the thing is that the charge controller, the 48 volt charge controller that I recommended for her, is designed for the Li-ion batteries, and it'll also has adjustable amp charging. So this has to charge those batteries. They want you to use a 48 volt 2 amp charger, and that would charge with like 54.8 or something like that volts, but at 2 amps. You don't want the amps to be too high when you're charging Li-ion batteries. So you can go into the settings on the charge controller that I recommended, and you can set it so that it doesn't charge over 2 amps. And that would be the way to go with it. So anyway, with it set up like this, like I said, you always connect your charge controller to the battery first. That tells it what voltage you're going to be working with. And this one is 1224, but the one that I'm recommending for her goes 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, and 72, I think it is, something like that. So it covers all of the different voltages and all of the different amperages and all of that. It's all adjustable. So she would set up her controller with these wires in place, and of course it says solar panel. So that would be the SAE connector. That's where the solar panel connection would go. And then she could plug in her battery first, wait for the unit to boot up and show the voltage, and then she could connect her solar panel to the unit and put it in the sun. And that would give her charge off of solar directly into her bike. Cool. So I will be in touch with her, and I will send both her main cord and this cord. Now these are not tightened. I just stuck them in there for show purposes. So, and I did solder the ends so that they won't fray. And that's it. So I can put those two in an envelope and mail them off to her, and that would be perfect. And that'll take care of her situation. And she'll be able to charge her e-bike from just straight from solar without having to carry anything more than these wires, a Harbor Freight 100-watt solar panel. That's this right here. And actually, doesn't even have to be a 100-watt solar panel. It'll take less time with a 100-watt solar panel than it will with like their little 45-watt systems and that stuff. But you could use a smaller solar panel on it, and it would do the same thing. Just take longer to charge, because the charge controller will take the power in from the solar panel and adjust it to be the output that you need for the running the charger for the battery. Why am I so tongue twisted? No. Oh yeah, that's right. I ate a pretzel. All right, I know. I was thinking I'm a true believer in the hereafter, because sometimes I go into a room and I'm wondering what I'm hereafter. Yeah, I know. If you stop laughing, you can close off this video. Thanks for joining me. This is G Bear signing off.